I've got my February grocery haul to share with you. And as soon as I get all of the refrigerator stuff and the freezer stuff up here on the counter, I'll come back and then we'll have a discussion. But I thought I'd unpack it rather than have you suffer through me unbagging it. This video is brought to you by Apron Diva. Pretty and practical, we believe that an apron can be a homemaker's best accessory. Visit us at www.aprondiva.com. So we are expecting a good 8 to 10 inches of snow tomorrow. So I thought I better go on out and get my groceries today. So I kind of just grabbed a little bit of everything. And here's the thing. We've been gone for 2 weeks, so we pretty much emptied out our refrigerator before we left. Anything that we didn't use, we gave away. And then while we were gone, we ordered in perishables and dairy and things like that. And then I got home and I was going to cook something yesterday, and I said, honey, go get me some of those sweet potatoes we picked up. And then it dawned on me, those sweet potatoes we had purchased, we bought them while we were away. So we still didn't have any of that stuff here. So I had a lot of perishables and meats that I needed to pick up. And I'll show you what we got. First of all, I got this beautiful little squash, but I have to tell you, these things were pricey. Everything was just so much more expensive than I intended, or rather than the last time I'd been shopping. Everything seemed to be $1 to almost $4 more than what they had been previously. And I did see a lot of empty shelves, particularly on some of the cereal aisles, on the aisles where they had things like SpaghettiOs and canned soups and crackers. Oh, the Ritz Crackers aisle was almost bare. But like I said, we are expecting a record snowfall to begin tomorrow. So everyone was in doing their panic buying before the snowstorm, as I was. Otherwise, I wouldn't be getting my groceries until another couple of days. But I did get this lovely butternut squash, and I'm going to use it as a side dish. And I'm going to be exploring more whole food, plant-based options. But I'm going to transition slowly. So gradually we'll get into that. So picked up a squash. And then we needed some bananas. Like I said, we were out of everything. So I got some bananas, and we like those to have with breakfast or with oatmeal. And I saw this really good looking oatmeal cookie recipe that called for bananas. I'm going to give that a try. And we needed milk. And then I picked up 2 bottles of creamer because I don't intend to be going out to be buying this kind of stuff until at least the 3rd week of February. So picked up some creamer, and then my husband likes this almond coconut silk. And part of our slow transition is to try to eat a little bit healthier. So we got this Smart Balance butter, and it's a buttery spread, but it's more plant-based. So we're going to give this a try. And then of course we needed apples, onions, and that was another thing. I went to look for onions and we didn't have a single one. So apples, onions, and I'm going to be making some kind of a Mexican themed dish tomorrow for Taco Tuesday. So it'll either be tacos or some kind of a turkey chili or something, but a lot of these different recipes that I've been trying have called for green onions. So I picked up some of these so that I'll have them on hand for that. Tomatoes, because we're going to be doing lots of salads. And the Roma tomatoes were 99 cents a pound, and they really looked pretty good. So I picked up 4 Roma tomatoes. The green, on the vine tomatoes that ripen in the greenhouse were $1.99 a pound, so I left those right there in the store. Peppers, and I needed some bell peppers. I got red, yellow, and then a green. These were 79, these were 99, so I picked up some of those because I use peppers quite a bit in cooking. And of course, you guys know I needed carrots. I use a lot of carrots, and I'm going to be making lots and lots of soup during this cold winter season. I use carrots when I'm making soup, carrots when I'm roasting chicken, carrots when I'm making beef. I just use carrots for so many things. So I picked up 2 pounds of carrots. And this is the Kroger brand. I find myself more and more just buying the Kroger brand rather than some other higher priced brand. I also got some mushrooms because mushrooms have such a nice flavor and taste to them. So I might be using some mushrooms sometimes as a replacement for some kind of a meat kind of dishes. So we'll see that. And then some fresh thyme because all of my thyme is either frozen or it's dried at this point. And then celery. Gotta get celery. I picked up a cabbage. This is a green cabbage, and I love to make cabbage in pork chops or sometimes smoked sausage and cabbage. So we'll be having that with some cornbread coming up. And then just grapes. My husband likes grapes, so we got those. And garlic. I got a fat bowl of garlic because you always need that in cooking as well. And then a bag of frozen green beans. I'm going to make this hamburger vegetable soup. And I've got my own hamburger vegetable soup recipe. And I usually will use a bag of frozen mixed vegetables, but it doesn't have many green beans in it. And then today, I saw a hamburger vegetable soup recipe on another channel. And she put fresh green beans in hers. So I thought, let me give frozen a try, because of course there's no fresh green beans in this area right now, so frozen is as close you're going to get to that. But she added a couple other ingredients to hers that I don't. So I'm going to give her recipe a try, and I'll let you guys know how it turns out. So I'm looking forward to that. So frozen green beans to replace fresh. And then I got some holy guacamole, and it's kind of a chunky brand, so it's got like little chunks of guacamole in it. And I plan to use that with my Mexican themed dish on Taco Tuesday. And then my husband wanted these broccoli florets. So I'll be doing some broccoli stir fries with rice and couscous and things like that. And then more salad, more salad, more salad. So we'll be having lots of salad. So those are the produce that I got, and the dairy and the fruit. And then over here is where I got the meat. So let me get this out of the way, and then I'll show you the meats that I picked up. I didn't get a lot of meat because we have some in the freezer, and I want us to begin to transition from not having so much meat. We'll see how that works out, but I do like butterfly shrimp. I like it breaded and deep fried, and I've not been able to find the coconut shrimp in almost 2 years, so I've been getting this instead. So it's the C-Pack Jumbo Butterfly Shrimp. So I only picked up one of those. And we'll have the shrimp probably once every couple of weeks, like maybe on a Friday or something like that instead of a fish meal. I also picked up a rotisserie chicken that's fully cooked, and we'll see what I do with that. Probably chicken and noodles or chicken noodle soup, and then half of it will just be like chicken with baked potatoes or something like that. And then they had these Smithfield toasted garlic and herb pork tenderloins. Now these were $6.99, so they were a little higher than what they normally are. I was a little disappointed at that. Typically they're somewhere between $4.99 and $5.99, but they were $6.99 today. And then the turkey breast tenderloin, the garlic and herb, I picked up one of those, and it was about $5.99 for the turkey one. So that wasn't too bad. And these are nice, quick little cuts of meat that I can get a meal on the table in less than an hour when I want to use something like that. So I picked up those. And then of course you need ground beef for your hamburger vegetable soup. And this ground beef was $5.99. No, this was $6.99 a pound. This is the 85% lean, 15% fat. I was looking for the 90% lean and 10% fat. Couldn't find any. Had to go with the 85%. And it was $6.99 a pound. So I picked up 2 of those. And then chicken breast. I picked up some chicken breast, and this is $2.19 a pound. And that's a little higher than the last time I got it. I looked at whole chickens, and whole chickens were more like $1.19 a pound. And so one chicken was like $7 to $8. It was just crazy how much meat was. And I also picked up a can of chicken, and I'll show you that in just a little bit, but I was shocked at the price of that. But I went ahead and got it just so I would have it on the shelf. I got it to put in my preps. So let me get these perishables put away, and then I'll show you what I got in cans and boxes. Hang on. Okay, so now let me show you the rest of what I got. So, and we'll start on this end and just kind of work ourselves that way. So I picked up 3 cans of black beans, and I just got the Kroger brand because it was cheapest. At this point, I figured black beans are black beans, so I just picked up the Kroger brand, and I picked up 3 cans of those because I've been using a lot of black beans. We've been having a lot of Mexican themed foods, and then whenever I make chili, I use black beans, and I also use garbanzo beans as well as chili beans. And then as we explore eating more plant-based meals, we'll be using more beans for things like that. So I got those. Picked up 3 cans of Petite diced chilies, and you'll notice these are not red gold. They are the Kroger brand because they were 79 cents a can, and I'm using lots of cans of tomatoes. I picked up a can of Old El Paso red enchilada sauce, the mild version, because you know I've been making enchilada casserole. And then I want you to see this. This is highway robbery. Highway robbery. This can of chicken, and again, it's a wonderful chicken, was $9.99 a can. The last time I bought this, I believe it was either $6.99 or $7.99. Today it was $9.99 for a can of cooked chicken. It's almost a whole chicken that's in here. It tastes absolutely amazing. You can do so many things with it, but it was $9.99. I did go ahead and get it because one of my goals was to pick up a can of canned chicken or canned beef to put on my prep shelf. So this is what I got today. But I want to show you the smaller size can. I didn't buy this today, but I already had this on my prep shelf. So this can of beef chunks was $6.99 today. The last time I got it, it was $4.99 for this size. And they had plenty of those in the store. This can of cooked ground beef was not available. There was none in the store. So I'm glad I had those on my shelf already. So this was the new one that I got today to add to my shelf. And I'll try to pick up 1 can as I go along. Another thing that was in short supply was Ritz Crackers. I could not believe it. That whole area was almost completely empty. I didn't pick up any saltines because I think we already have some saltine crackers, but I did get this box of Ritz. I wanted to get the short stacks, couldn't find them. I had to take what I could find. And then I picked up a couple of boxes of the Kroger cornbread stuffing mix because I might decide to roast a chicken and might want to have stuffing with it. So picked up that. And my husband grabbed a bottle of this teriyaki with pineapple juice. I guess he's going to be doing some marinating with some of the fish he plans to make. And then a couple of boxes of cereal. We like the Raisin Bran Crunch. So I got a family-sized box of that. And then I like the Nabisco, I like these Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. And sometimes I'll put the Frosted Mini Wheats with Cheerios or something like that. But regardless, I like these. So these are the 2 boxes of cold cereal that I picked up. And my husband really likes this Ben's Original Rice. And we picked up 6 packs of it. And two of them are the butter and garlic. 2 are the fried rice. And then 1 is Spanish style, which will go good on our Mexican themed day. And then 1 is cheddar broccoli. He likes to make these, you put them in the microwave for 90 seconds, and so they're ready pretty quickly. So if we're having lunch, he might want to heat one of these up to have with lunch, or sometimes if he's making dinner, he'll go with something like this as one of the side dishes. So there are those. Picked up a bottle of tartar sauce because the one we had in the fridge was expired. We've had it for a while. And I did not know you could buy this Olive Garden signature Italian dressing at the grocery store. When I was away caring for my family member, a couple of her friends had sent in dinner from Olive Garden one day, and they sent in a couple of the bottles of dressing with the salad. But I just thought it was in the bottle like this because it came from the Olive Garden itself. I figured they had a bottle for their own personal use. Had no idea you could buy it at Kroger, so I picked up a bottle for us since I got so much salad fixings. And a couple of cans of green beans. We have green beans quite a bit here. It's one of our frequent side dishes, so I just picked up a couple of cans of that. And then a 6-pack of the 7-Up. And a 6-pack of the A&W root beer. They were $3.49 for a 6-pack. They used to be 2 for $5, and now they were like $3.49 for each 6-pack. So that was a little disgusting. And then as far as jams for sweets, I got some red raspberry seedless jam, and this is the Smucker's brand, and it's wonderful, and I really like Smucker's, so I got it. I'm thinking it was $4.49 for a jar. And then the Smucker's strawberry jam. So I got these as the sweets that I picked up. 2 jars of Heinz turkey gravy. And yes, I know gravy is so easy to make. You can make your own. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I just like being able to open a jar and just pour it out. So I always like to keep a couple of jars of the turkey gravy or chicken gravy in the pantry. Don't so often have the brown gravy. We don't use that quite as much, but I did see a jar of brown gravy mix. It was kind of like the Better Than Base chicken and beef and all that kind of thing that I get to make stock and things like that. I thought, I ought to give this a try, but I didn't today. And as far as the fruit, I picked up 3 cans of sliced peaches. And I like to serve them sometimes for lunches or dinners as a sweet. And then these are like individual servings for just like quick snacks and things like that. So here's a no sugar added diced peaches, and then applesauce. And you know I got to get my coffee. So I picked up 3 boxes of the Starbucks decaffeinated coffee, and 1 box will last a week because there's only 10 pounds in there. And I usually drink about 2 cups a day, sometimes, some days just 1. Orange juice, apple juice, got to get those things. Oh, here are the potatoes that I picked up, and then here is a bag of sweet potatoes. So now we have sweet potatoes here. And then of course I picked up snacks. We got enough snacks for the free world, I do believe. But I won't be going back to the grocery store this month, so I won't be picking up any more snacks. So these snacks are going to have to last us the whole month of February. So I got this, we got this bottle of Pub Mix Tostitos to have with our chili or nachos or whatever. Potato chips. Doritos hot chips. And Frito corn chips. So now I'll get these goodies put away, and then I'll shop my shelves when I fill out my menu plan for next week. I didn't get the opportunity to do that since I had to buy groceries a day earlier than I had intended. So I had a little bit of work left undone. Now you want to make sure you've got about 3 inches of bag space. Otherwise, it's too close to the vacuum and then you have to support it. So make sure you've got that 3 inches of bag space. So now let me get this chicken breast cut up so that I can have it for soup. This will make a great chicken stew. Might need a little dark meat though for some additional flavor. Now I'm going to drop these in. And this bag ought to work for these since they're so small and it's not heavy. Yeah. I've got my 3 inches of head space at the top of the bag. So this is what I've done with the family pack chicken, and now I can get it in the freezer. I'm going to use this Clorox kitchen cleanup just to clean down in here because the little of that chicken juice got drawn in, and so I just like to make sure I give it a good clean after I'm done using it. I've had this Nesco American Harvest vacuum sealer for almost 10 years, I think, and it still works just fine. The hardest part is getting it out and putting it away. For more homemaking inspiration, click here. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying you are not done yet. Click on the link in the comment section below for more homemaking motivation, and I will see you next time. Visit us at www.aprondiva.com.